What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And David.
And we are back with another Kaldheim pre-release pack opening. That's right. We're having so much fun. We're just doing more and more because the cards are gorgeous. We've been opening some pretty fun stuff. So if you've missed the other openings, I highly encourage that you check them out because, again, it's been a lot of fun. Some interesting stuff definitely has been opened already. And hopefully we'll continue that trend. Hey, we got a new color of dice. Or of die, I should say. Of a D20, of a spin down.
It's a good start.
Yeah, so we have the black D20. That goes along with our 2 green and 2 blue. So that is a good sign. We'll leave that over there for now. We also have some packs to open. If you have not seen, there is a divider. There is the Kaldheim like metal album insert thing, which is kind of fun. There are the packs, of course. Whoops, that fell over. There are the packs, which we will obviously be getting into. And there is this. This is a code for MTG Arena. It's not on this side of the card, it's on the other side, but you will see that at some random point in the video, so stay tuned. That is, as always, our thank you to you for watching our stuff. And so, we will start. Why would we start with a pack, Joe? There is literally a promo foil rare that you always start with. We have a Reflections of Lit Yara as our promo foil rare. This card is fine as a rare. You kind of like really have to have good stuff to make it work in terms of... I mean, you get copies of the chosen creature spells, but it's 5 mana to do nothing when you first play it, so it's not that great. The foiling is kind of cool, though. Like that background, like the waterfalls or whatever in the background look really nice. Or the ice. So I like that a lot. I don't fully envision seeing us playing this, but who knows, I guess. It depends on if we open a lot of changeling or shapeshifters. We have a Nyko Pack first. And we start with God's Hall Guardian, a Strategic Planning, good old Aurund, a Coma's Faithful, Ice Hide Troll, that's a good card, Raven Wings, oh my goodness, a Struggle for Skemfar, very nice, Ravenous Lindworm, Squash, very nice, a Raider's Carve for a vehicle, a Behold the Multiverse is a very good card, I like this one a lot. Ooh, and immediately after it, a Glimpse the Cosmos, also a very good card. And that is our first uncommon in this pack. Very, very good. I like both of those. Ooh, I like this as well. We have a Showcase Art Carter Doomsage. That is a Rakdos card, so if we wanted to play this, black and red would be the colors we'd be wanting to go. Although, to be fair, our blue looks pretty sweet already with Behold, Glimpse, and maybe Reflections, but highly doubtful. But regardless, we have Carter Doomscourge. Did I say Doomsage earlier? Anyway, it's Doomscourge, if I said it incorrectly. And a Hailstorm Valkyrie. That's a sweet card as well. I like that quite a bit. And our next rare or mythic is... Wow, another Rakdos card in the Blood Sky Massacre. This deck wants you, or this card wants you to be playing Berserkers. The Rakdos deck is very good if you can get Berserkers going. Carter is a Demon Berserker. This makes a Berserker on the first chapter. Second chapter, whenever a Berserker attacks, you draw a card and lose a life. And then the third chapter, you add a red for each Berserker, and you can have that mana for your entire turn. But that's really, really good. I like that. That's a sweet card to have. We have a snow-covered island behind it. So, I mean, Rakdos seems good. Blue seems good. We have a snow-covered island and a bear token.
Good lord.
It's brutal, right? Really cool.
Well, Mac.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it was at a random part in the video, and I try to disperse them at random places. So here is the code for MTG Arena. Just a friendly reminder for all of you out there. You can only use 1 code per pre-release pack for Kaldheim. So in other words, if you have already used a code from a Kaldheim pre-release pack for MTG Arena for your account, you cannot use another. It is 1 per account. And so don't waste your time. And if you do get this code, all we ask is that you shout it out in the comments. People that from the videos that we've been putting up so far, people have been pretty good about that, just to let your fellow commenters and us know that you did in fact get that code. So good luck to all of you. It is a long one, but this is our way of saying thank you for watching all of our stuff, and we do hope that you are enjoying everything that we are putting out. You should subscribe and ring the bell, by the way, just as a friendly reminder. We have a Tyvar Kel Pack next. Inside of the Tyvar Kel Pack, we have a Master Scald to start. It's cool. We have a Disdainful Stroke. Breakneck Berserker. That's a good one. It's a Berserker for the Bloodsky Massacre. Warhorn Blast. A Guardian Glade Walker. Village Rites, not bad at all. Funeral Longboat, so another vehicle. A little bit better than Raider's Carve, in my opinion. A Sculptor of Winter, that's not bad. A Shackles of Treachery. An Elderleaf Mentor, also not bad. Ooh, a Showcase Cole the Forge Master. So apparently this kit's going to give us a... we've got now 2 uncommon gold cards, or dual-colored cards, in Showcase version. Cole the Forge Master did pretty well for us in that arena draft that we did. So that was great. Behind that, we have a Surtland Frostpire. I know you love these.
I like it.
The lava in the ice areas is really, really sweet looking. And a Forging the Tyrite Sword, which again works pretty well with Cole the Forge Master.
Sure does.
It's like kind of the deck that you wanted in. But our next rare or mythic is... Ooh, a mythic. A gorgeous one at that. In Resplendent Marshal. Very, very pretty. So if we were going red-white, right, with the Cole the Forge Master stuff,
yep.
This is a 3-mana 3/3 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield or dies, we can exile another creature from our graveyard, and when we do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature we control other than this one that shares a creature type with the exiled card. So it's a long walk to get there, but as we've learned, just a 3-mana 3/3 flyer is fine, even if that other ability never happens, especially in limited, hence why it is a mythic. So, very cool card. If we can play this, we definitely should. Behind it, we have a snow-covered forest and a replacement card for the modal double-faced cards. We have a Tibbled Pack next. As always, if you are unfamiliar with how we do this, I will be trying to, say what kind of a deck I would make out of this. If you have thoughts or suggestions, we would love to hear from you in the comments. Axguard Braggart is a very good follow-up to a white mythic. Very good. We have a Pilfering Hawk, also a sweet card. Axguard Cavalry, another Berserker for the Rakdos deck. A Baskir Shieldmate, which would be a good one for the white-red. Wither Crown, good for black-red. Not helpful. We have a King Harald's Revenge. A Run Ashore. Way Down. Bound in Gold, good for white-red. Shackles of Treachery is fine. I mean, obviously it's red, so it could go in either one. It's a fine card. I'm not in love with this one. Marite of the Frost is cool. Very nice. I like that one. Another Glimpse the Cosmos. Oh, God. Come on. Don't be making things harder. It's supposed to be pointing us in one direction, not 3. Glimpse the Cosmos is very good in our second one of the kit, which is annoying. Whoa.
Yeah.
And a Doomscar Titan, which technically goes in either one, because it is a Berserker, but it also could work in white-red. Why not? It's probably better in the Rakdos deck, just because it's a Berserker, but still, especially with effects of getting things out of your graveyard, as we learned with this card on our streams, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern every Monday, by the way. We play MTG Arena, so you should stay tuned for that, but this card's insane. And another mythic in Teralf, God of Fury.
Wow.
So, by the way, this is Thor.
Okay.
You can see the hammer that he's holding. The blue, glowy, electric-y hammer. He is a 5/4 trample, and whenever one of our opponent's creatures is dealt excess non-combat damage, Teralf deals damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. And the other side of Teralf is his hammer. And so you can equip somebody with the hammer, and then you can use the hammer's ability to tap 2, tap, unattach the hammer. It deals 3 damage to any target, and then you return the hammer to its owner's hand. You know, like Mjolnir. And the equipped creature, while it is equipped with Toralf's hammer, if it is legendary, gets +3/+0. But still, this card's great.
Yeah, red your base.
Yes, and we already opened a white mythic as well, and this is an equipment, which Cole and Forging the Tyrite Sword likes.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're probably going those 2 colors. Sorry, Carter Doomscourge and the Bloodsky Massacre, but still. We could possibly splash black, depending. But still, Toralf's hammer and Toralf himself, definitely pretty good reasons to be in red, and the Resplendent Marshal to be in white. We have a Rimewood Falls, so again, all of our snows seem to be in 2 colors so far, which is pretty nice if we were going that route, but we're not. And a Replicated Ring. This is a gorgeous,
Wow.
yeah, it's really pretty. A gorgeous token art.
I didn't realize I had a token for it.
Oh yeah, if these days, if they tell you to make a token, it's going to be somewhere in the set.
Cool.
I have found some tokens are definitely rarer than others, but yeah, Replicated Ring, pretty sweet. We have Kaya on the next pack. We're not even halfway done. We already have 2 mythics and 3 possible directions we could go because, you know, you got to make it difficult for us, I guess. And I get, you know, there are worse positions that I've been in where you've been opening garbage and you're like, what trash can I throw together? As opposed to like, there's so many good options. So we have a Brine Barrow Intruder. We have a Run Amok, also a good one. Let me like organize. There we go. We have a Run Amok. We have a Masked Vandal. I'll just drop that on the floor. Cyril's Packmate's pretty good, but we also have Skull Raid. Shouldn't ignore that one. It's a good one. After the Cyril's Packmate, a Jarl of the Forsaken, also a pretty good card. Open the Omen Paths. Don't love this one. The art's pretty cool, though. Raven Wings, another equipment. It's not bad. We have a Struggle for Skemfar, which is a very good card, although not really for the deck that we're trying to make. We have a Provoke the Trolls, which is a very good card for either deck that we're trying to make, and it's our first uncommon in this pack. We have a Poison the Cup. Damn it, man. Come on. Poison the Cup is very good, but if we're trying to go... we can't even... Yeah. Oh, well, if we splash black, we could use its Foretell. Because splashing black for double black, not a great idea. But Foretell for 1 and a black, pretty good, since the 2 that you would tap to put it in exile in the first place before you foretell it is any 2 colors of mana. So, or no colors of mana, of course.
Yeah.
But Poison the Cup is very good. And then we have Invasion of the Giants, again, in 2 colors that we're probably not going in. But, I mean, hell, Poison the Cup is very good. So that's definitely at least a consideration, although probably not... well, we'll see. We will definitely see. But Invasion of the Giants, that was the one I was thinking, is probably not a consideration. It's a fine card, but it's not enough to look that strongly back into blue, even though we do have the Glimpses and the Behold, etc. But let's see what our next rare or mythic is. There are still 4 more for us to see, so who the hell knows at this point. We have the Raven's Warning. Thankfully, this one is definitely, in my opinion, not good enough. It's fine, but I don't think it's good enough to, like, pull us in that direction specifically, where pull us away from the things that we already have. It's a fine card, definitely, but not enough to make us not care about the 2 mythics that we've opened already.
I love it. It's like a blue-red and then immediately into a blue-white.
Yeah, it's very divisive, right? This kit. After the Raven's Warning, another snow-covered island. So again, staying in 2 colors of snow at least. And we have a foil. It's a foil Funeral Longboat. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I like the blanket over the body in the longboat is in foil. The water as well. Actually looks pretty sweet. I like that. Okay, sure. I mean, I don't think we're playing either of them, but we have it. Ooh, the shard token, though. It's so pretty. Amy loves that art. I'm definitely going to show that to her later. It's so good looking. You get that from the Nyko Planeswalker if you didn't get it, but you'll see that in just a second because, see? Look at all the shards. So here is a Nyko Pack. And we start with a Lityara Kinseekers. Story Seeker. A lot of people seeking things. A Strategic Planning. Death Knell Berserker, notable. Broken Wings. Invoke the Divine, cool art on that one. A Dwarven Reinforcements, so again, makes Berserkers, also a red card, so probably quite good. Cole the Forge Master does say that creature tokens you control that are enchanted or equipped get +1/+1. So this making creature tokens is good for either deck, either the Berserker deck or the red-white equipments deck. We have Annul. Struggle for Skemfar again. That's like 3 Struggle for Skemfars, too. Yeah. There's a 3rd Funeral Longboat as well. We have a 2nd Hailstorm Valkyrie. Jesus, Kit, why do you do this to me? Yeah, not for nothing. I don't think it's better than anything else, but I think there's a viable blue-green deck in here as well. I really do. I mean, here's a Lityara Mirror Lake, but in addition with all the snow that we got, like I know we got that Icehide Troll, we had the Sculptor of Winter that untaps your snowlands. We have a bunch of good blue in Glimpse the Cosmos, like 2 of those now, so like...
Yeah, but the blue-green doesn't have like a ringer yet, right? Like
but with triple Struggle for Skemfar as well, like there's just a lot of like good support things, and like you said, yeah, if we don't have a rare or mythic, we did get Marit of the Frost, right? The uncommon.
Okay.
So similar to, you know, the Cole the Forge Master and Carter Doomscourge, which are also uncommons. Same kind of idea. But anyway, the Mirror Lake is here as well, speaking of uncommons. There's a 2nd Carter Doomscourge.
Cool.
Jesus, man. Why? Okay. 2nd Carter Doomscourge as well. And our rare is the Skemfar Avenger. It is a Berserker. It's a 3/1, but it cares about you having elves or berserkers. So it's... Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's super annoying. What do we do? I hate it. Like you said, red is definitely the base, but I think we have to decide what direction to go in. This may be a situation, because this has absolutely happened before. If you're at a local game store, whenever that is a thing that's available to you again, if you're at a local game store at a pre-release and something like this happens to you, I feel like you just make 3 colors. But you don't make one deck. You make 3 colors. So you have all your red cards, you have all your white cards, you have all your black cards, and then you have all your red-black and your white-red and your white-black cards. And then you try one deck. You pick one. And then you play with it and you see how it goes. Maybe you talk to some of the other players around and see what their opinions are. And then if you have to switch it up and add that other 2nd color and remove the first 2nd color, if that makes any sense, then you do that. It's kind of annoying, but in between rounds, if it helps you win, that may be the way to go. Because, like, maybe we just don't play. I really have no idea. I really don't know. We'll keep going. We have 2 more packs after this as well. But here's Skemfar Avenger, pretty good. We have a Sulphurous Mire. This is our first non-green-blue Snowland, I should say. But yes, it's also in Rakdos. And we have an Elf Warrior token, which is pretty cool. Okay, like I said, 2 more packs to go. We have Tibbled on this one. And inside of the Tibbled Pack, we have Wings of the Cosmos is first. Draugr Thought Thief. Tuscary Firewalker. Axgard Braggart again. Glittering Frost. It's pretty good. Demonic Gifts. I don't love this card, but the art is sweet. Bound in Gold again. Very nice. Raven Form. Not bad. Vault Robber. A Colossal Plow. Don't love this one either. A Notvold Slumber Mound is our 2nd uncommon. I even missed it with the Plow. But the Notvold Slumber Mound. And a Frost Augur. So not... thankfully, actually, I should say, not very polarizing uncommons trying to pull us in one direction or another. These are just kind of all whatevers. But our next rare or mythic is... Ooh, pretty. It's the showcase version for Essica's Chariot. Again, it's in green, so not really a direction we've been looking. I don't think it pulls us towards that color necessarily. It's a fine card. I'm not going to complain about it. But it's kind of like the Raven's Warning, where it's a fine card, but for this kit, it's not what we're looking at, really. We have a snow-covered forest behind that. Okay. And a foil. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. I was thinking that was something else, but it's still really cool looking, actually. It is a foil, The Three Seasons. So again, blue and green. Interesting. The bottom of this card looks like trash in foil. It doesn't even like, it lights up a little. Okay, maybe I take it back. The foiling is fine, I think. I'm not as impressed by it, I won't lie. But it's fine. A foil, The Three Seasons, is pretty cool. So we will keep that on the side. And we also have an Icy Manolith.
That's nice.
Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. We have one pack to go. What? I still don't know what direction we're going in, though. Like, that's the annoying part. I would probably, I mean, what I might have to do is go into looking at our commons and uncommons and count them. Like, count the ones that we would use for the black-red deck, count the ones that we'd use for the white-red deck, and see which ones win out in terms of what we have better commons for. Because, like, the uncommons and the rares and mythics, like, kind of pull in both directions, to be honest. But we shall see. We have a Fearless Pup, which is a fine card in either deck. We have a God's Hall Guardian. We have an Undersea Invader. The colors on this are very bright for this particular card. I feel like I've seen other Undersea Invaders where it hasn't even been that bright. Interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
We have a Seize the Spoils. It's a fine card. A Dread Rider. Notvold Recluse. Another green card, an Elderleaf Mentor. A Frostbite, very cool card to have regardless. We do have that Sulphurous Mire, so we could just put that in, if we, especially if we're playing black-red. There's no reason not to. Mm-hmm. A Raven Form again. Giant Ox, so we do have the Ox Plow combo, which I hate, so I wouldn't be putting it in the deck regardless, but it is here. We have a Path to the World Tree as our first uncommon. Not for us, but not for this deck, but still a fine card. Interesting. We have a Giant's Amulet. Oh, God, so good. I'm not playing that, though. But again, for the blue-green deck, maybe. And a Replicating Ring. So we have the token for this that we got earlier. Again, for the decks that we're looking to make, this doesn't make it into any of them. But it could make it into maybe the blue-green. Again, that's like a distant third choice. And the other two are tied for first. But our last, rare or mythic. Let's see if it helps or if it hurts. It is a white rare in Sigrid Godfavored. So it says, when she enters the battlefield, exile up to one target attacking or blocking creature until Sigrid leaves the battlefield, and she has first strike and protection from god creatures. So interesting. Again, I don't know that she pulls us towards white, where she's like, it's like, well, we're playing white then, definitely. I'm not really sure. Obviously, notably, Carter Doomscourge is legendary. So even though we have two, you can't have both on the field at the same time. But if one dies, you just play the second one. Right? Because they're going to want to kill it. It's pretty damn good. After Sigrid, a Snow-Covered Mountain. So that works. Because we're, like we've said, we're definitely base red. And a Treasure Token. So pretty. I genuinely have no idea. I really don't. Like, it's really confusing. I mean, we opened two mythics, and I'm going to show both of them. But I would love people's opinions. Is Resplendent Marshal, like, I don't even know if it's, I don't even know if the Resplendent Marshal itself is such that it's like, oh my god, it's so good, we need to play that as the mythic. But Toralf, I mean, again, because red is so good in this kit regardless, Toralf gets in no matter what deck we're playing. But the question is, are we playing the Carter Doomscourge deck or the Cole the Forge Master deck? I might lean towards Carter. I might. I understand that the other side of Toralf is that he is a he is an equipment, right, with his hammer, and Cole the Forge Master cares about that. I'm not so sure. I'm really not. But I feel like snap decision, I would lean towards Carter, but I understand that Cole the Forge Master lets us play 2 mythics as opposed to just 1. So I would love people's opinions down in the comments below. That is definitely what I would love to see. I want to continue that conversation about this kit in particular. Very crazy, I feel like. But good stuff nonetheless. Maybe the die is pulling us in a particular direction. It's not. It's definitely not. But anyway, thank you sincerely so very much for watching. Dave, how did you enjoy it?
I liked it a lot. I don't think I've really seen... I've been to a couple of these openings now, and I don't think I've really seen, like, you've had such an embarrassment of riches when it comes to building a deck.
Yeah. I've definitely had situations where it's been like this, like older videos that I've done, right? Where it's like, oh God, what direction do we go in? But yeah, like you said, it's actually, we got a lot of good stuff. I do appreciate when there are moments where it's like, well, we're definitely base red, right? That helps a lot. And let's get rid of blue and green.
Right.
Right? Because that's...
then, like, that can become its own thing.
Sure, absolutely. And I am almost certain, and people can tell me in the comments if they think I'm very wrong, but I'm almost certain with the rares and uncommons and mythics that we opened, that blue-green is like a distant third as opposed to like something more up close. Glimpse the Cosmos maybe pulls us further. Let Yara Mirror Lake, maybe, or closer, I mean. Let Yara Mirror Lake, the Three Seasons, Giant's Amulet, Essica's Chariot. Like, I don't think these things pull us that much closer, as opposed to the Berserker deck or the Equipments deck, but maybe it does. But yeah, the fact that there are 3, like, defensible decks in here is very, very interesting to me. Because, yeah, usually it's like, there's 1 deck, maybe 2, and then, or none, and you just have to throw together a pile. Mm-hmm. This was a very interesting opening. So love to hear people's thoughts down in the comments below. Please feel free to let me know what kind of a deck you would have made if this was your kit at a pre-release. But that is going to be the end of this particular video. Please, if you missed that, arena code and you're still waiting, there are 2 more openings coming where you can get a code. So what you should do is subscribe and ring that bell and you will get a notification exactly when that video comes out. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you all so very much for watching. As always, Dave, thank you for joining me.
Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I've been David.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.